In life, the only thing constant is change. It can be difficult to accept this new reality, and it can trigger a feeling of insecurity about what comes next. But if you take a step back and pause, you realize that this moment of change is an opportunity for growth. Finally, after all those hours traveling, made it to the beach, and I met my friends, and we just had lunch in this restaurant that you see back here. It's beautiful. Good morning, everyone. So today I literally just rolled out of bed, and we are going on a little hike dip into the beach. So we are just taking this, literally woke up, put my shoes on and my swimsuit and went down the stairs, and now we are on this path so we can go take a dip. So I'm just gonna turn around the camera and I'm gonna let you enjoy this with me. So we just have to put some shoes on because apparently it's very sharp. So now we are going, where are we going?
We're going up.
Where? But why are we going there? Because we get to
a magical place.
Okay. Well, so now I've asked where we're going, so now they don't want to tell me. We're just gonna go up to a magical place. Wow, this was well worth that hike. Wow, this is so beautiful. We just found this other little beach. They call it Cala here. And here we have walked to Cala Bonita. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Right now the hike is over. I need to get some food in my system, and I actually went outside without wearing any sunblock, so I'm gonna be super crispy after this. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Let's see what else we get up to on this it's Friday now, like 1 p.m. So we've been hiking now for like 2 hours. Today has been such a beautiful day. I actually got here in the afternoon. We came to have lunch and just stayed for lunch, started having a couple glasses of wine, and next thing you know, right now it's about 8 p.m. So we are going to leave now and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna get some rest. But when I'm here and I am looking at this, I feel so grateful because I mean, you're just looking at this nature and you just absorb all this, and like you have the ocean and the sound of the waves, and it's so calming. Yeah, it's a really special place to be. I sit down here every morning and I start thinking, what if you had a guide, like a roadmap, to help you navigate your life during these times of change? Basically, it's like a roadmap that gets you from where you are to where you want to be. I would call it like a tool that can help you redesign your life and help you figure out what type of person you want to become and what type of life you want to live. I don't know, I've been having all these existential thoughts lately. My mom says that it's part of growing up. But it has taken me to a really good place of self-awareness and just trying to really feel grateful for the little things in my life. And yeah, on that note, I just want to say thank you for anyone that has ever watched my work and taken the time to send me an email or send me a DM, or send me a WhatsApp, send me a message. It really does mean a lot to me to know that what I'm creating is getting seen, or whenever I, make a product that I personally love and I put just so much of my passion and my heart in it, that that you guys share that love and appreciation with me. That's something quite special for me. I just want to say thank you for that. I am extremely grateful. And on hindsight, I sit here and I'm like, a lot of you have been here with me for a long time. Like, what's wrong with you? I mean, like, how do you put up with me? I can have like this explosive personality, or I have all these existential thoughts sometimes, and I just go really like deep, and then I come out of there and I flourish with some kind of crazy idea. And it's always fun to just see your reaction to that. I don't really ever expect the amount of love and beautiful feedback that I get from you guys. And the feedback is not always positive. You guys put me in my place when I need to be put in my place, and I really have learned to take that in a constructive way, and not take it in as something that would hurt my ego. I try to be selfless, and I try to actually grow from my daily experiences and from all of your experiences, and all your input and all your support, basically. I've just always wanted to create a little corner on the internet that feels safe for mental clarity. You're not supposed to always know what you want. You're not supposed to always have that end goal clear. I mean, life changes every second of the day. The only thing that is constant in our lives is change. So why society tells us that we have to adhere ourselves to a certain pattern, to a certain type of survival skills in a world that doesn't exist anymore. And I feel that is the cause of a lot of frustration, not only for myself, but for the rest of the world. And I feel that it's very important to just, be curious. Being a full-time YouTuber really puts you in a very self-conscious and self-aware state of mind, where you are constantly running a race, the race of the internet, of actually what defines you. And for me, it's like I don't want a number to define me. How much money I have in my bank account, how many subscribers I have, how many followers I have, how many guys I have been with. I don't want a number to define me. And I feel that in society, we apply that aspect to a lot of different areas of our lives. So we are constantly setting up a standard that we have to live up to, and that just puts some kind of effort to you to always be delivering. And so much of what's out there, it's preyed on our insecurities and our fears, like all the products that we see, all the marketing that you see on everywhere, on TV, on Instagram, on YouTube ads, on everything basically. And I don't think that productivity is the answer to these problems or to these feelings of inadequacy. I often feel unmotivated, or that I have no creativity, or that there's no inspiration in there, because there's always shit happening. That's life. Things never really go according to plan, and I think that we are in denial that we are emotional, irrational creatures. I'm basically just trying to absorb all that in and be aware of that. Right now I'm on this assignment called Being Maria Teresa, and that basically means this is me living my life in August of 2020 and really honing in on the little things that actually I enjoy. Like, for example, what am I enjoying right now? Right now I am enjoying a lot. I'm spending time outside in nature, like literally nature, barefoot, just enough clothes to just keep me, like a swimsuit. I enjoy listening to the sound of, the birds in the morning, or the crickets, just the sound of the wind. I am really enjoying feeding from the land. For example, I walk out of my room and I can just grab a grape and I can eat it. I can grab the whole grape pack and I can just sit there and eat it. And that is something that is bringing me immense amount of, pleasure. Something I'm also enjoying is just going on walks, on hikes that really, I don't have a map, I don't have a path, I don't have a phone. I'm just following a path and kind of like my sense of direction, and these walks just lead me to these beautiful, incredible places that I would normally not end up in because there's no car that goes there, there's no map to this place. I usually always have to have control of where I'm going or where I'm gonna end up in, and just this fact of like letting go and not like having a phone, a map, a time, and just kind of like being present in that very moment is something that I am learning to really embrace. I've been reading this book lately called The Happiness Problem by Samuel Wren Lewis. You guys should really get this book. And in this book, he describes 3 powerful consequences of curiosity. And I want to share them with you because they have helped me tremendously over the last couple of weeks. He writes, first, by being curious, we open ourselves up to the potential value of things that otherwise would pass us by. This is the realm of beauty. Second, we become more aware of the potential value of the things we already have. We feel gratitude and contentment. Third, we can respond to the challenges we face with greater flexibility and basically less stuck in our habitual ways of seeing the world. Together, these 3 benefits of curiosity are an inner resource we can draw upon to explore and commit to what really matters. How beautiful is that? That really makes me really reflect and just be more curious and more open. I'm basically proposing just a different way to see things. The most beautiful things about being curious is that you can really be curious just about anything. You can wonder about anything. You can wonder about how does the universe work? You can wonder about how do I get started on gardening, or is ketchup a tool or not? Or you can be curious about less obvious things, like why are you not feeling happy? Why are you not feeling focused? Why are you not feeling motivated? And that's okay. Actually, that is the point, for you to be able to understand those things that are actually part of your everyday life and actually really influence on the level of happiness and contentment that you feel every day. And yes, that is my morning reflection. I hope that that was a little interesting for you guys. So I just want to tell you that I've been here for 2 weeks. I am in Ibiza in Spain, and I actually came because when I was in Miami, I did start feeling like a little bit like I was drowning, like I had no I just didn't really have a lot of like motivation and spark and creativity, and I felt like I just needed to be immersed completely 100% in nature. And Ibiza is a place that I love. I love the nature here. I love how, you know, just simple, and I just really crave that. So I have been here, and I have actually, yeah, just been self-isolating for 2 weeks. Well, I'm in a really big place with a lot of land, and it's just really beautiful. I've been able to connect with nature and go on hikes and just do all these really beautiful things that you have seen in this vlog. I also wanted to touch base. A lot of you have been sending me emails and DMs and everything about the delivery of your necklaces. So I know that initially it was supposed to be a 3-week production period. However, there was a little thing I didn't factor in, and since things never go to plan, I have been learning a lot during these times. And is that when I gave a 3-week delivery time, that was with 15 people inside the factory. And I basically downsized the production team to 2 people because these were the only 2 people that don't have large families, that are not constantly going to other friends' house. They basically are just going from the factory to their homes until my production is done. And if you take into consideration that every single one of the charms, boy and girl charms, they have over 75 stones and they're placed by hand, it just takes a really long time. So I just felt a really big social responsibility to take all the preventative measures in order to make sure that we're all safe, and that that we're all safe basically. And even though I didn't want to have a delay, for me, I prefer to have a delay and make sure that we are safe, and just, you know, delay it 1 week, 1.5 more weeks, and just make something that we do have a beautiful product, but that we have something that, you know, it's safe for everyone. And I really hope that you guys can understand that. They're actually shipping everything to me. The factory is shipping everything to me next Wednesday. And as soon as I receive it, I am just going to send it out to all of you. And again, I just want to say thank you so much for your patience, and, you know, for just always being so positive and supportive, and for putting up with me this long. I think curiosity is what makes life worth living. If you're curious enough about something, you'll find a way.